welcome back, and thanks for joining my series where I talk about artwork I've done and showing you what I can create. And for today I have a drawing that I'm very proud of. I spent hundreds of hours working on it, and it's a realistic drawing, and it's of the band Metallica. It has James Hetfield in it, and this is the drawing. If you can see it, there's a lot of reflection there from the sunlight, but yeah, this drawing I worked on when I had a lot of time off, and so I needed something to do to keep my mind off of a lot of things, and I got really bored, so I went ahead and I started working on this drawing, and it was going to be for a friend, but I changed my mind, and because I liked it so much I decided to keep it, and he wasn't going to pay me anyways. And so I'd injured my leg during sprinting training, and so I had a whole bunch of time off. Like, I was off for probably a good 6 months before I went back to work, and so I spent the whole time working on it, and it was a really big challenge to do because it was one of the bigger portrait drawings that I had done, and so I didn't think that I could draw this detailed, and it took so much time to do it, and it was custom framed as well. I got it taken to Hobby Lobby. The frame for it and the glass included, because it has UV protection glass, it came to $120, and so this one is one I always hang up, and I hang up in my living room or my kitchen because I'm proud of it. And as you can see there, if you can see it in the light, but I've got my signature right there, and James Hetfield, he's got his guitar, and right there is his skull. I drew him in different angles, and so I drew the Metallica logo and everything. I was going to have this one hung up in a local museum, but I decided to just keep it at home to display, and it helps remind me of the time when I was going through all that with my leg surgery, and how I always found a way to keep my mind off of everything when things were going bad or I was in a lot of pain. I would just start drawing, and I'm really proud of it. This is one of the few that actually got a professional frame for the drawing, and the paper that I used, it was actually a paper that I'd gotten from an art store. It wasn't really high quality paper, but it ended up working really well for what I wanted, and the paper hasn't yellowed any because I had the UV protection, and the paper took the graphite and the charcoal pretty good, and I have in it, there's a little bit of white gouache that I added. I like to add white gouache to my charcoal and graphite drawings to add highlights in areas that are just purely white that I really want to stick out a lot. And I like to add that white gouache in where the eyes are, because I have another drawing I did with my nephew, and that one I added just a little bit of white gouache right around the eye there to really make it really pop and stick out. And so this one, like I said, it was graphite and charcoal I used a little bit of, but most of the drawing was all done in black colored pencil, and it didn't erase from the paper, so if I made any mistake whatsoever, it was not coming off. And I could erase and the colored pencil would not come off, so this entire drawing was done without any mistakes. So the whole time it was a real challenge, and it was really stressful, but I really liked that challenge that I got from doing this, and I feel that it makes me better as an artist to make myself do something that's really challenging, and it forces me and pushes me to push myself just that much farther to improve. And in this drawing I added my own things around it, different styles of art and different things that weren't in the reference photo, such as the skull and the lighting and all that stuff. I just made up on my own. And the lighting, I used some white pastel, and I put it in where the lightning was, and then it's kind of smudged it, and then it gave it that real blurred look in the background to where it looks like the lightning is coming through the sky. And so, really proud of this one. And if you have any questions about any of the drawings you'd like to see me do, or anything, just let me know, and I'll get back with you about it. And so, yeah, had a lot of fun doing this one. So, yeah, just let me know if you have any suggestions, and I'll go ahead and get started on them. Any portraits, abstract, anything like that, just let me know, and I'll give it a go. Thanks for watching.